Suffolk at Stony Brook's Indoor Sports Complex for the Suffolk County class, I should say the Suffolk County title game. This game will pit the Class B champion and small schools champion Westhampton Beach Hurricanes against the County Class A champ, the Bulldogs of North Babylon. It's been a terrific season so far for the Westhampton Beach Hurricanes. They come into this game 22-0, the only unbeaten team on Long Island. Number one seed in Class B, won the Class B title and also the Small Schools Championship, and now have a chance today to become the first team since Southampton, I should say the first East End team since Southampton back in 68 and 69 to win an overall county championship. Bridgehampton came very close last year to doing that against William Floyd. We'll see if the Hurricanes can do it today. North Babylon, a bit of a surprise to be here. We'll talk about them in a moment. Non-starters for the Hurricanes, number 55, 6'3" senior Mike Ford. Number 30, 5'11" sophomore Jeremy Ligon. Number 20, 6'3" junior Lucian Bloxon. Number 14, 5'8" junior Kenny Andrea. Number 42, 6'3" junior Keith Mayeski. Number 43, 5'11" sophomore Adam Kendall. Number 34, 6'3" sophomore Andrew Cruz. Number 24, 6'2" sophomore Sean Galloway. And number 13, 5'9" sophomore Mark Green. And now the non-starters for North Babylon. Number 15, 5'11" sophomore Marvin Toney. Number 3, 5'7" junior Denarius Moats. Number 13, Neil Gritosi. Number 14, 6'1" junior Ronnie Van Dover. Number 14, 6'1" junior Ronnie Van Dover. Number 12, 5'8" junior Russell Richardson. Number 4, 5'11" junior Omar Hodge. And number 23, 5'8" junior Russell Richardson. Number 11, 5'5" junior Jason Nieves. And number 35, 6' senior Nate Hines. And now the starters for the Hurricanes of Westhampton Beach. Number 23, 6'5" senior Jermaine Holman. For North Babylon. Number 5, 6'1" junior Barry Baker. For Westhampton Beach, number 12, 5'10" senior Dale Menendez. For North Babylon, number 24, 6'2" sophomore Jonelle Jones. For the Hurricanes, number 32, 6'3" senior Jason Ritchie. For North Babylon, number 25, 6'2" junior Glenn Washington. For Westhampton Beach, number 44, 6' sophomore Bronson Martin. For North Babylon, number 32, 6'1" junior Aldrich Hodgson. For Westhampton Beach, number 33, 6'6" junior Dwayne Sanders. For North Babylon, number 21, 6'2" sophomore Raheem Simmons. North Babylon coached by Jack Luff in his 17th year. Westhampton Beach coached by Rich Race in his 7th year. Assistant coaches include Bill Matros, Jack Vivinetto, Doc Farrell, Billy Hempling. For North Babylon, assistants include Jack O'Donnell, Keith Bueller, and Bill McDowell. And right now we're going to have our national anthem. Sitting courtside here before our game starts with Southampton Press. He's not the erstwhile sports editor. He's the dedicated, hardworking, underpaid sports editor of the Southampton Press, Brian Carpenter.
About that latter.
Oh, well, okay. I just threw that in for good measure. Bryant, as we come into this game, of course, both these squads know there's games after this, whether or not they win this, but Westhampton Beach has a chance to become the first team since Southampton in '69 to win a county championship. Is that motivation for them, and what do you expect today?
This team is just, I've seen them play several times this year. They're about as solid a starting five as you will find in high school basketball, I think. They could do something this year. They could go undefeated all the way. And, you know, nailing one down for the East End. You know, I was talking to Jackie, assistant coach before the game. They know. It'll be the first in 29 years for the East End if they got the job done.
Is playing a team for a third time an advantage or a disadvantage?
Well, they know what North Babylon has. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses.
All right. Thanks a lot, Brian. We'll check back with you later. And we are underway. Westhampton Beach with the ball. Menendez, number 12. Martin, 44. I'm sure familiar names and numbers to East End fans. Sanders, 33. Ritchie, 32. And, of course, Holman, 23. When these teams played during the league season, Westhampton Beach knocked off North Babylon at North Babylon in the first league game of the season, I believe back in November, I should say December, 78-51, and then beat them at home also by 30 points, 85-55. North Babylon, very young team. They've improved a lot since the last time the Hurricanes have played them and have had a nice run in the playoffs, winning the Class A title. We'll see if things will be any different today. Rebound knocked out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Barry Baker, the catalyst for North Babylon, inbounding. He's number 5. He'll be a key for North Babylon today. Hodgson open from downtown. 3-0 North Babylon. Nice look from Holman to Menendez. Foul before the shot against North Babylon. Hodgson picks up the personal for North Babylon, his first and the team first. Martin's three-pointer off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Bulldogs come away with it. Hodgson again from downtown. Long rebound to Menendez. Hurricanes in transition. Holman has the ball knocked out of bounds. It will remain Hurricane ball. We, of course, would like to thank the Rotary Club of Westhampton for their generous sponsorship of this game. We'll also be sponsoring Wings over Long Island June 6th and 7th at Cabreski Airport in Westhampton. Tickets can be obtained from any Rotary Club member. Jump shot knocked down by Jonell Jones, giving the Bulldogs a 5-0 lead. Ritchie from downtown. Rebound Jones. North Babylon starts 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, but they have some decent height. Jones, Simmons are each 6'2". Baker 6'1", Hodgson 6'1", and Washington 6'2". So their starting 5 are all 6'1" or 6'2". And they've been able to rebound well in a lot of their other games, particularly in this playoff run. That'll be a task for the Hurricanes today to win that battle on the boards. The Bulldogs would like to get some rebounds, get some baskets in transition, as do the Hurricanes. Get those easy baskets. Who wins that battle on the boards will go a long way to determining who will win this game today. Menendez down the lane for the basket. First 2 points of the game for Westhampton Beach are scored by Menendez. 5-2 North Babylon. Hurricanes with good height on their side. Sanders 6'6", Holman 6'5", Ritchie 6'3", Martin 6 foot, Menendez 5'10". Martin missing from in close, might have been partially deflected by a defender. Baker with the ball. Jones moves down the lane. Sanders has the rebound taken away by Simmons, and Simmons is fouled. First foul on Sanders. First team foul. Mike Ford, 55, and Jeremy Ligon, number 30, into the Hurricane lineup, replacing Martin and Sanders. Hurricanes have a lot of depth. They've been able to wear teams down as the game is going on. So some of these early substitutions may be part of the game plan. (6-2) as one free throw is made by North Babylon. 3:35 left first quarter. Bulldogs in a zone. Ligon from downtown, and he hits. The sophomore comes into the game and nails a three-point shot. 6-5 North Babylon. Baker, and the pass is deflected out of bounds off of North Babylon. Marvin Tony into the North Babylon lineup, replacing Hodgson. Menendez inside gives the Hurricanes a 7-6 lead. It should be a raucous atmosphere here with all the Hurricane fans and all the Bulldog fans that have packed into the gymnasium here at Stony Brook. Traveling called on North Babylon. It's all very simple when you look at it. Each team knows what they would like to do. Just a matter of executing the game plan, and do you have the players to do it? Needless to say, the Hurricanes, with their 22-0 record, have dominated the opposition all year. North Babylon coming in with a lot of confidence during this playoff run, and are going to see if perhaps the third time might be the charm for them against Westhampton Beach. Three-pointer. Holman, outlet to Menendez. Ford. Ligon pops the jumper, and he hits. Jeremy Ligon made a ball fake. Got the defender in the air, went inside the three-point line, and knocked down the jumper. 9-6, 7 straight Westhampton Beach points. Talking with the Westhampton Beach coaches prior to the game, as there is a timeout taken on the court. 1:31 to go in the opening quarter. Westhampton Beach with a 9-6 lead. And Bryant, I know you're busy scribbling over there for your newspaper article, but what do you see so far?
I like Westhampton's poise. You know, they came out a little cold. North Babylon was taking care of the ball. No panic. Ligon comes in, nice little bench spark there.
It always seems to be the case with the Hurricanes that they can go scoreless for a minute or two and then just erupt in quick succession, put a nice run together, and take control of the game.
Yeah, that's what happens when you rebound so well. I mean, look at these guys in there. Holman, Ford. Those are some big bodies. And they run the floor so well with Menendez running the show.
All right, thanks a lot, Bryant. Play back in, North Babylon with the ball. Rebound fought for. Ford comes away with it. Menendez with the bank shot. Dale Menendez makes it 11-6 Westhampton Beach. A 9-point run currently underway by the Hurricanes. I'm sure many of you East End fans will recall the 32-0 run that the Hurricanes had against East Hampton in the County Class B semifinals. So an 11-point run, not that large yet. Holman, nice move to the basket, and he draws the foul. Connects on the first. Holman, the team's leading scorer and rebounder, averaging 18 points, 10 rebounds during the regular season, has also excelled here in the playoffs. North Babylon in transition. Loose ball. Bronson Martin back in the game with the rebound. Ford cannot run down the pass by Martin, so the ball will go back to North Babylon. 29.7 seconds left in the opening quarter, so North Babylon can hold for one should they desire. (12-6) Westhampton Beach. A 10-0 run by the Hurricanes has put them in the lead. Time winding down. Steal by Holman. Baker back. Holman with the basket. The officials sound the whistle. They will put some time back on the clock as Holman got tangled up with the North Babylon player after that lay-in. No time left on the clock, so that will bring us to the end of the first quarter of play in the Suffolk County Championship game with the score Westhampton Beach 14, North Babylon 6. Second quarter of play about to begin. Westhampton Beach, after trailing 6-2 early in that first quarter, come into the second quarter on a 12-point run and have taken a 14-6 lead. See the Westhampton Beach Hurricane cheerleaders down there in the corner, here to cheer on their team. North Babylon will have the ball to start this second quarter. Glenn Washington 25 to inbound to Baker. Three-point shot off the mark. Ritchie with the rebound. Menendez in the front court. Guarded by Hodgson. Martin back on the court for the Hurricanes as well. Holman's shot knocked away, goes out of bounds. Saved by Menendez. Traveling call on Menendez as he tried to maneuver along the baseline. Score remains Westhampton Beach 14, North Babylon 6. Good hands by Menendez, up to Martin, the basket, and the foul! Marvin Toney back defensively for North Babylon. Could not stop Martin, who went strong to the basket, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Martin, who has had 3 games of 20 or more points in the playoffs, has really stepped his game up here in postseason play. North Babylon takes the timeout. 7:04 left first half. Westhampton Beach with a 16-6 lead. Some of the fans on the Hurricane side. Big turnout here to try to cheer the Hurricanes on to what would be their first county championship ever. We mentioned earlier that not since the '69 season, when Southampton won the second of back-to-back county championship titles, has an East End team won an overall county championship. Bridgehampton came very close last year, losing on a buzzer-beating basket to William Floyd, the Class A champ. Westhampton Beach would like to be the team to do it this season. Martin will be at the line for a free throw. On the court for the Hurricanes, Menendez, number 12, Ligon, 30, Ritchie, 32, Martin, 44, and Holman, 23. Make that Sanders, 33. Holman getting a breather on the bench. Martin completes the three-point play, 17-6 Hurricanes. Hurricanes very adept at making defensive adjustments as well. When one thing doesn't work, they have many other things in their bag of tricks to try and have always seemed to find the right answer. It's been that kind of season for the Hurricanes. Menendez with the steal, good hands by Ligon. Ritchie with the basket. Super pass by Menendez. 19-6 Hurricanes. A 17-point run by Westhampton Beach. Traveling against North Babylon. As we've often seen happen with the Hurricanes, they are very, very capable of stringing points together and just running the other team off the court. And they're in the process of doing that unless North Babylon can find some answers, and soon. Ball lost out of bounds by the Bulldogs. I am apprised by Brian Carpenter that it's been over 6 minutes now since North Babylon has scored. Sanders to Martin. Sanders fighting for the rebound, and he scores! Dwayne Sanders being tenacious on the boards. 6'6" junior, tallest player on the court, taking full advantage of his size. 21-6 Hurricanes. And finally, the streak is broken on the lay-in by Janelle Jones. That was a 19-0 run by the Hurricanes. Underneath, Jason Ritchie with the basket. (23-8) Hurricanes. Baker, who has been a non-factor thus far in the game, and he's the key for North Babylon. Averaged 19 points during the regular season, averaging 24 points in the playoffs. Had a 25-point game against Brentwood the other night in the Class A final. But he does a lot of things off the ball. He rebounds, steals, and assists. And when he is contained, North Babylon, a very vulnerable team. Baker had 11 rebounds and 6 steals against Brentwood. We saw that be the case when Westhampton Beach played Bridgehampton. They were able to contain Bridgehampton's great player, Maurice Manning, and thus were able to handily beat the Killer Bees. Could have a reoccurrence of that today unless Baker gets more involved in this game for North Babylon. Baker trying to assert himself on this possession, rebounding his own miss and drawing a foul against Westhampton Beach. That will send Baker to the foul line for 2 shots. Sanders picks up the personal, his second 13th foul against the Hurricanes. Each team with 3 team fouls. Mike Ford checks back into the Hurricane lineup, replacing Sanders. Baker misfires on his first free throw. One of 2 for Baker. 23-9 Westhampton Beach. Pressure by North Babylon, and a steal. Baker all the way for the basket. Baker stealing the ball from Ligon and scoring. 23-11 Westhampton Beach. Jermaine Holman back in for the Hurricanes, replacing Ligon. Martin with good defensive pressure against Baker. Baker pops the jumper. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It will be Hurricane basketball. Full court pressure being applied by North Babylon. They need to try something to create some turnovers, and they get one. Ball is tied up as Marvin Toney, lying on the court, able to reach up, grab the ball while it was in Ritchie's hand, I should say hands. The ball was tied up. Alternating possession hour will favor the Hurricanes. Foul in the backcourt as Holman tried to dribble through the press. Not something you usually want to do against full court pressure. You'd rather position your players properly and just pass the ball without a dribble, break the press, get an easy layup. Holman saw an opening, went through it, and was fouled in the process. Foul was against Baker, his first. Ford off the nice pass. Scores from in close. 25-11, Westhampton Beach. Steal by Menendez as he took the ball from Tony. Tony grabbing Menendez's jersey, it appeared from behind, not going for the ball, so an intentional foul is being called against North Babylon. That will send Menendez to the line for 2 shots. And Westhampton Beach will get the ball as well. Being it's a technical foul, the Hurricanes can elect who wants to shoot it, so Bronson Martin will take the free throws. Best free throw shooter on the Hurricanes. Some discussion on the sideline. And now the officials blow the whistle. They want to discuss this. Because my guess would be, if it's an intentional foul, there may not be a choice as to who the shooter would be. It might have to be Menendez. They're discussing that right now, what type of foul it is. Make sure they have things in proper order. We'd like to invite you during this stoppage of play to watch the Hot Stove League Plus every Monday night here on Peconic Bay Television, Channel 27, hosted by yours truly. We talk about all things sports, have a weekly trivia question, and of course take your calls during our live hour at 6:30 to 7:30 every Monday night here on Peconic Bay Television, Channel 27. So apparently the officials deciding that it is indeed Menendez who needs to take the free throws. Now that negates the one that Martin made. Now Menendez missing the first of his 2. And the second as well. So Menendez unable to capitalize on the foul at the foul line. Hurricanes will, however, retain possession of the ball. Ritchie bottled up on the outside. Has to watch the 5-second call. Just manages to get the ball away in time. Holman on the perimeter. Ritchie pops the jumper. Ball out of bounds to North Babylon. Holman set a nice screen to free Ritchie up for that shot. Just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Westhampton Beach with a 25-11 lead. Baker gets open and knocks down a 3-point shot for Baker. Thought he might have been inside the line, but he was behind the 3-point line. 25-14, an 11-point Hurricane lead. Big basket for Baker and the Bulldogs. Holman inside, has the shot knocked away, and he is fouled. Holman will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul call on Aldrich Hodgson of North Babylon. His second, the 16th foul on North Babylon. So with the next non-shooting foul, Westhampton Beach will be in a bonus situation. Holman missing his first. Knocks down the second. 26-14, Westhampton Beach. Baker pops the jumper and hits. Barry Baker warming up from the outside. First a three-pointer, now a two-pointer. 5 straight points by Baker. 26-16, Westhampton Beach. Ligon dribbling around Baker. Now double teamed by North Babylon. Ligon in trouble. Tries to throw the ball off a North Babylon player. Unable to do so. And the Bulldogs will have it. Bronson Martin back in for Westhampton Beach, replacing Ligon. .145 left in the first half. Hurricanes out trying to double team Baker. Baker, a nice pass down low to Simmons, whose shot is knocked away by the Hurricanes. Scramble for the loose ball. A held ball is called. Alternating possession hour will favor North Babylon. Officials getting things straightened out, and now they are satisfied. Play resumes. Three-point shot way off the mark by Hodgson. Ball will go over to the Hurricanes. Ritchie works his way down the lane with the running shot, the basket, and the foul. Jason Ritchie, excellent maneuver as he faked the three-point shot, found some open room down the foul lane, took advantage of it, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Long rebound to Simmons. 28-16, Westhampton Beach. Final minute of the first half. Nice play by Baker to save that. Nearly lost by Baker. He recovers and scores. Excellent hands by Baker. 28-18, Westhampton Beach. Nice look inside to Ford. Basket. And the foul. Fine pass work by the Hurricanes. And it results in a layup by Ford. Now he'll go to the line with a chance for a three-point play. Rebound taken by Baker. 30-18, Westhampton Beach. Bulldogs can hold for one shot. 16 seconds left in the half. Five seconds in the half. Menendez with the rebound. Lost inside, and a rebound against, I should say, a foul against Westhampton Beach. Time has expired on the game clock, a point that Hurricane coach Rich Race is pointing out to the officials, but the officials trying to straighten it out. The buzzer did not sound, and it's very possible the foul happened before the time it could stop the clock, signifying the end of the first half, being they do it in tenths. Could have been just a few tenths left.
We got replay on this sucker?
Brian Carpenter coming over.
We got replay on this sucker, baby? Looked like time ran out. Check the little goal light there, the red light.
Well, let's wait and see what the officials decide to do. Janelle Jones at the foul line, hoping to get a pair of free throws out of this. The officials are still discussing it, talking to the North Babylon bench and their coach, Jack Loft, you see there in the jacket and tie, pleading his case. It looks like there's going to be some free throws here. Whether there'll be any game time left after that, we are not certain. Janelle Jones will go to the line for 2 shots. No time has been put back on the clock. And now a 20-second timeout taken by Westhampton Beach. I guess they're trying to ice the shooter. I don't know what else you would do at this point. Not enough time to get down the court to do anything. Perhaps just staying away on the rebound if there is a rebound and not fouling or something like that. Yes, Bryant.
I don't know how a foul could have occurred if there's no time left on the clock, right? Or is this a case of what came first, the chicken or the egg? Yeah?
Well, my guess would be, and it's the only speculation we can make, being he is getting free throws, that perhaps the foul was committed, and by the time it could be signaled and acknowledged to stop the clock, those last few tenths of seconds ran off.
There is some wisdom in what you say, Ed.
And it's not often people have said that about me, and Paul shakes the camera no, of course. Thank you, Paul. Always behind me all the way, Paul Sparrow. Well, Jones back at the foul line, all by himself at the moment. It may be a case where he'll just be at the foul line with nobody else out there. He'll get his free throws. That will be the official end of the half. I've seen that happen before. Rich Ray still out on the court, not understanding what's happening. And it looks like that's what they may do because Jones is at the foul line. Nobody else there besides he. So he'll get his 2 shots, and that will be the end of the first half. First shot by Jones, rims the basket, and comes out. Hurricane fans giving Jones a bit of a razzing. 1 of 2 from the line for Jones, and that will be the official end of the first half of play in the Suffolk County Championship game with the score, Westhampton Beach 30, North Babylon 19. The second half of play about to begin here at the Stony Brook University Gymnasium. It is March the 7th, the Suffolk County Championship game, and so far, Westhampton Beach looking like they want to become the first East End team since Southampton in '69 to be the overall county champions. They have a 30-19 halftime lead over the North Babylon Bulldogs. And I'm joined again for a few moments by Southampton Press sports editor Bryant Carpenter, who I think has some point totals he can pass on to us, along with a couple of comments about the first half of play.
Which one do you want first?
Take your pick. Go with North Babylon.
Westhampton had a very good half. You know, again, a big run to open things up. But the only thing they didn't really do well was shoot foul shots. They were 3 for 9 for the line. And I'm sure Richie wants them to attack North Babylon's trap. And North Babylon had some success trapping Westhampton here at midcourt late in the second quarter. I'm sure he wants them to attack that one. But North Babylon, geez, you know, Baker didn't get busy until late in the half. He had 10 points all, like, within the last 3 minutes of the second quarter.
As I mentioned earlier, like West Ham Beach did to Bridgehampton, they were able to contain Manning enough that his teammates couldn't pick up the slack. And I think if the Hurricanes can do that with Baker, which they did for the most part in that first half, they're going to have their way in the second half.
Yeah.
As far as some points, perhaps, when you get a chance here to throw some out at us.
Westhampton's pretty evenly distributed. You got Menendez with 6, Richie had 6, Ligon with 5, he had the 3, of course. Holman and Ford both had 4, so it's pretty well distributed. Well, whereas Baker had 10 of North Babylon's 19. 2 more from Mark.
All right. Thanks a lot, Brian. We'll talk to you later. Let you get back to your sports editor duties for the Southampton Press. And actually doing this game today for the Western edition of the Southampton Press, as the sports editor of that paper, Tim Lobby, is up in Syracuse. Is it Syracuse? For the state wrestling championships.
Yeah, but this baby's, this is an East End story right here. I think everybody on the East End's got to be pulling for Westhampton today.
Absolutely 100% correct, Bryant. Hurricanes with a 32-19 lead. Baker tries to dribble down the sideline, and a foul on the outside will be called against Menendez. Baker looking to create, but the Hurricanes with the double team stop him. On the rebound, basket by Glenn Washington, 6'2" junior. One thing you should be aware of already, next season, North Babylon's going to have a very good team, as the starting lineup is so young. Everybody will be back, much like the Hurricanes enjoyed from last year to this season. Foul before the shot. North Babylon was 7-5 in League 4, a league that the Hurricanes won unbeaten at 12-0, and not being really challenged seriously in any game. Hurricanes beating the Bulldogs twice during the regular season. Ritchie made that. Menendez with the offensive putback. Dale Menendez makes it 34-21, Westhampton Beach. Jones from the outside off the mark. Baker. Washington inside with the reverse layup. Good persistence on the boards by the Bulldogs, living up to their team nickname. 34-23, Westhampton Beach. Martin left wide open from downtown. Long rebound to Baker. Baker in transition. Foul call against Martin, who tried to get himself positioned to draw the offensive foul, unable to do so. First personal on Martin. Second team foul of the second half against Westhampton Beach. North Babylon with one. Jeremy Ligon back in for Westhampton Beach, number 30, replacing Bronson Martin. And Baker has the first one go off the rim. No good. North Babylon began the season 1-5. So for them to come back from that and get where they are today, certainly a fine accomplishment, regardless of what happens today. They were under 500 coming into the playoffs, just 8-10, and a foul as Menendez takes the ball strong to the basket in one of his favorite moves. But because Babylon was 7-5 in League 4, you had to be over 500 to get into the playoffs. In fact, League 4 had 7-5 in League 4. They had 5 teams from League 4 qualify for the playoffs this season, which is the most of any league in Suffolk County. Besides Westhampton and North Babylon, Sayville, Half-Hollow Hills East, and Huntington also qualified. Keep in mind, too, that Westhampton Beach, a B school, playing in with 4 Class A schools, North Babylon among them. Half-Hollow Hills East and Huntington and West Babylon, also Class A schools in that league. Ligon comes away with the loose ball. Up ahead, Menendez. Try to lead pass to Holman. Off his hands, out of bounds. Baker walks the ball up over midcourt. 35-24 Hurricanes. 4:50 left, third quarter. Menendez, good hand, stealing that pass. Menendez tripped up as he went to the basket by Hodgson, who will pick up the personal. We'd like to thank once again the Rotary Club of Westhampton for their generous sponsorship of this game, and to remind you that they'll also be sponsoring Wings over Long Island, the air show at Gabreski Airport, Westhampton, June 6th and 7th this season. I should say this year, using some sports vernacular. You can pick up tickets for that event from any Rotary Club member, whether it be from Westhampton or any Rotary Club anywhere. Menendez with the jumper. Fight for the loose ball comes to N.Babylon. Jones with the rebound. Bounce pass to Baker. Martin making Baker give the ball up. Hodgson inside as the shot knocked away. Menendez back the other way with the basket. Excellent body control by Menendez. N.Babylon takes a timeout. 3:52 left, third quarter. Westhampton Beach with a 37-24 lead. On the road to the Suffolk County Class B title, Westhampton Beach knocked off Southampton 85-50, Easthampton 76-39, and for the Class B title, Harborfields 82-63. And then in the Suffolk Small Schools Championship game, they handily dispatched of the Killer Bees from Bridgehampton 77-49 to advance to this overall Suffolk County Championship game. As we mentioned before, not since the '69 season when Southampton won the second of their back-to-back titles has an East End team won an overall county championship. In fact, there's some connection there with that team and this game. Back in 68-69, when Southampton was coached by Joe Romanowski Sr., who, fittingly enough, is being inducted into the Suffolk Sports Hall of Fame this year. Those Southampton teams, of course, propelled by Clarence Foots Walker and company. When Southampton had their streak ended, they had a streak of 61 straight games from 68 to 70. Ford inside as the shot knocked away out of bounds. Southampton had a Suffolk County record 61 straight game winning streak from 68 to 70, which wasn't ended until the championship game in the 70 season. And that's coming after back-to-back years by Southampton, 68 and 69, where they won overall county titles. When they lost that championship game in 1970, they lost to N.Babylon, interestingly enough. And another footnote, when Southampton won the overall county title in 1969, they beat Half Hollow Hills for the honor, and a member of that Half Hollow Hills team was none other than Hurricane coach Rich Race. So some interesting connections between those years and this current, and those teams and this team. Ford has his shot knocked away out of bounds. Should mention, while talking about Southampton and their longtime coach Joe Romanowski Sr., he compiled 342 victories overall during his years at Southampton. And as I mentioned, he'll be inducted into the Suffolk Sports Hall of Fame this season, joining, of course, one of our East End favorites, Bob Burns of the Traveler Watchman, the Dean of East End Sports. So Joe will be in some fine company there, along with many other Suffolk County sports luminaries. 2:36 left in the third quarter. Jermaine Holman at the line for Westhampton Beach. 37-26 lead for the Hurricanes. Rebounds it back to Holman, who is stripped of the ball. Menendez makes it a steal for the Hurricanes to Holman. So Holman eventually does get a chance to score and capitalizes on it. Good hands shown as always by Menendez. 39-26 Hurricanes. Marvin Toney bottled up and a steal. Holman up to Menendez as he returns the favor. 41-26, a 15-point Westhampton Beach lead. Baker pops the three. Ritchie with the rebound runs into his teammate Mike Ford and loses the ball out of bounds. Ritchie soaring high for that rebound. Dwayne Sanders comes back in for Westhampton Beach, replacing Ford. Baker to inbound for the Bulldogs. Toney works his way inside, does not get a good shot off. Holman outlet to Ritchie. Bronson Martin. Holman works inside for the bank shot. Holman makes it 43-26. Hurricanes slowly and steadily pulling away. Final minute of the third quarter. Sanders will be called for the personal inside. That will be his third. 13th foul on the Hurricanes. North Babylon with 14 fouls. Aldrich Hodgson will be at the line for 2 shots. Two of 2 for Hodgson. 43-28 Hurricanes. Pressure results in a steal by North Babylon, and Hodgson is fouled. So North Babylon putting pressure on the ball, and where they were able to come away with the turnover. Hodgson will be back at the line for 2 shots. Those are the kind of things the Bulldogs need to do to have a chance to get back into this game. Try to wreak some havoc and get some turnovers. Hodgson missing on the first. And the second. Rebound batted around. Baker with it. Again, North Babylon with the rebound. Basket by Jones and the foul. Ball being tipped around. Back and forth by both sides. Baker had a shot missed. Finally, Jones getting control of it, getting the basket and going to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Long rebound to Martin. 43-30, 4 straight North Babylon points. Jeremy Ligon with the ball for the Hurricanes. 20 seconds in the quarter, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Martin pops way off the mark. Jones with the rebound. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Basket here by North Babylon. Could make it interesting. Three-pointer by Janelle Jones. 7 straight North Babylon points to end this third quarter with the score, Westhampton Beach 43, North Babylon 33. Fourth quarter of play approaches. Final 8 minutes, unless we have overtime, of this Suffolk County Championship game. The Westhampton Beach Hurricanes with a 43-33 advantage. 7 straight North Babylon points cut that Hurricane lead from 17 to 10, which will make for an interesting fourth quarter. We'd like to thank the Westhampton Rotary Club for their sponsorship of this game and invite you to attend the Wings Over Long Island Air Show, sponsored by the Westhampton Rotary Club on June 6th and 7th at Kabreski Airport in Westhampton. Tickets can be obtained from any Rotary Club member. Well, Bryant, as we come into this last quarter, 7 straight points by North Babylon will at least make for an interesting fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're playing tough. They got that Arizona thing going for them. But Westhampton just got to stay calm, stay poised. They've had the control of this game pretty much all the way.
Brian Carpenter, the voice of reason. Near tip-in by North Babylon. Nice outlet to Richie, who scores. Super play by Holman. I'm not sure if he saw Richie, but he threw it down court. Richie catching it right at midcourt and going the rest of the way for the easy basket, breaking the run of 7 straight points by North Babylon. 45-33. Expect to see North Babylon pressing this entire quarter as they need to create turnovers, force the tempo, and hope for the best. Near steal by Menendez. Basket by Hodgson. 45-35. Hurricanes will have to execute against this full court pressure. Sanders is tied up by Washington. Held ball called. Alternating possession hour will favor North Babylon. Sanders appeared to go up a bit tentative on that shot, giving Washington a chance to get close enough to get a hand up, tie him up, with the ball going to North Babylon. Tony down low to Baker, who misses. Rebound knocked around. Mike Ford comes away with it to Menendez. Up ahead to Holman with the transition throwdown. Jermaine Holman in full flight. Ball lost out of bounds by Westhampton. Yes, Bryant.
How sweet a pass was that from Menendez?
As Jackie Gleason would say, oh, how sweet it is. Three-point basket by Janelle Jones as North Babylon answers. 47-38. Menendez missing from in close. Back and forth we go. Up-tempo basketball. North Babylon loses it out of bounds. Richie to Bronson Martin. Hurricane Hurricanes with the transition basket. 49-38. Timeout taken by North Babylon. 5:54 left in the game. Hurricanes with an 11-point lead. This fourth quarter turning into a track meet as the tempo is fast and furious. Westhampton Beach, with their Class B title this year, are now three-time winners in Class B, winning back-to-back in 93 and 94, along with their title this year. They're also, with their small schools championship this year, two-time small schools champion, winning back in 93 to go with their title this year. Back in 93, Westhampton Beach played in the county championship game, losing to Bay Shore for the overall county title in a year in which they also beat Bridgehampton for the Suffolk County Small Schools title. Whatever happens in this game, Westhampton Beach will be playing Nassau Class B champs Southside, the Southside Cyclones, at Hofstra University Saturday, March the 14th at noontime to see who will go to Glens Falls. That game, not only the Long Island Championship game, but also the Southeast Regional Final. Play resumes. Hurricanes with an 11-point lead. Baker launches from downtown. Martin with the rebound to Ritchie. Hurricanes work the ball patiently around the perimeter. Pass is stolen by Tony to the basket, and the foul. Marvin Tony, 5'11" sophomore, going strong to the basket. And that will certainly give a lift to the North Babylon side. 49-40 Hurricanes. Tony at the line to try to complete the three-point play. Well, whatever happens today, needless to say, it's been a much more competitive game than the earlier two meetings between these two teams. Tony makes the free throw. 49-41. Hurricanes with a 7-point lead. Fans from both sides making this gym a very, very noisy place to be. Ritchie has the ball knocked away. Ritchie recovers, nearly scores. Excellent presence by Ritchie, having that ball knocked away from behind, but he didn't put his head down and be upset about it. He fouled the ball. It got knocked ahead towards the Hurricane basket. He got the ball, went up, and got the foul. That's a good point there for any player. You have the ball knocked away, you make a bad play, try and make a good play after it. Don't just hang your head and sulk about it. Ritchie did not, and he's being rewarded with 2 free throws. Ritchie with a pair of 13-point games in the Suffolk County playoffs. 2 for 2 from the line. Jason Ritchie, 51-41. Hurricanes back to a 10-point advantage. 4:50 left in the game. Hurricanes keeping those hands active, looking for the steal. And they get one. Holman all the way for the basket. Hurricanes play those passing lanes so very well. Able to come up with the turnover. Bad pass by North Babylon, and they lose it out of bounds. Menendez signals a play as he walks the ball across midcourt. Holman inside the Ford for the basket. Tremendous pass work by the Hurricanes, capped off by Jermaine Holman's pass to Mike Ford for the basket. 55-41, 14-point Hurricane lead. Marvin Toney getting free inside for the basket. 55-43 Hurricanes. Ritchie breaks the pressure. Ball goes out of bounds to North Babylon. Mike Ford getting congratulated as he leaves the game, replaced by Dwayne Sanders. Bad pass by the Bulldogs. They managed to recover, and a foul against Menendez as he was aggressively pursuing that ball. Something we should note in this game, you have in Dale Menendez of Westhampton Beach and Barry Baker of North Babylon, not only two all-county basketball players, but also two all-county football players, as each were the leading rushers in their respective squads this season. Of course, Baker leading North Babylon to the Long Island Class C championship this year, as Suffolk swept all 4 games from their Nassau counterparts this year. Hell ball is called, alternating possession arrow favoring Westhampton Beach. Menendez, super runner for the Hurricanes this year, among the top runners in the county, along with Baker. Foul on Glenn Washington, his 4th personal, 16th foul against North Babylon. Westhampton Beach with 17 fouls, so non-shooting fouls against the Hurricanes will give North Babylon 1-1 free throws. Once you get to 10 team fouls, it's an automatic 2-shot foul, shooting or non-shooting. Holman looking to work down low. Rebound batted around. Toney comes away with it. Up ahead to Baker. Baker all the way in. Basket and the foul against Westhampton Beach as a pair of players tried to get back. Baker tried to split the 2 players. Sanders being called for the personal, his 4th. He was close to having position, might have had it, but in the eyes of the officials, he did not. So Baker gets the basket and the foul. Big basket for the Bulldogs. They're back within 10. Baker at the line. Missing, rebound, knocked around. Martin comes away with it. Hurricanes by 10, 55-45, 2:35 left in the game. Menendez, double team, kicks it back out to Ritchie. Hurricanes working the clock. Holman has the ball stripped away, knocked out of bounds to North Babylon. I believe it went off Holman's leg as he was stripped of the ball. 2:10 left. Hurricanes 2:10 away from their first Suffolk County championship. 10-point lead. North Babylon has to come up with some big offensive plays. Hurricane defense is their pride. Knifing his way inside was Toney. Excellent play by Toney. Hurricanes could not contain him. And now an 8-point Westhampton Beach lead, 55-47. Menendez recovers and scores! Dale Menendez following up his pass which was knocked right back into his hands. 57-47, 1:15 to go. Baker to Washington, and a foul call before the shot against Westhampton Beach. Foul on Mike Ford, his first personal. Westhampton Beach will take a timeout. 1:09 left in the game. Well, Bryant, coming down to the final 1:09, and things do look good for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, I just wonder why North Babylon, where this intensity was for the first, third of this ball game. They weren't crashing the boards like this. They weren't taking it to the hole like this. We're playing defense like that. It's county championship, baby. What are you waiting for?
Not enough of a sense of urgency by them earlier in this game where maybe it would have made a difference.
Maybe.
Okay, Brian, thanks for your comments. And Bryant has more to say, in fact.
I like the look of that microphone. The bottom line, again, is Westhampton's poise. In high school basketball, it always comes down to who makes more mistakes. And Westhampton, really, they don't screw up too much, do they? You see no panic. Handling the ball, working the clock well.
And they haven't been challenged many times this season, but whenever they have been challenged, they kept their composure and made the plays they had to make.
This is very true.
And very good of Bryant to agree with me. But certainly, as Bryant goes off to get some post-game comments after this game, and we thank him for sharing some of his thoughts with us today. Look at the Hurricane bench. Glenn Washington will be at the line for North Babylon. An official timeout as some substitutions waiting to come in and now being allowed to do so. Sanders back in for Ford for Westhampton Beach. Washington missing. Baker with the rebound basket. Let me correct myself. Washington was shooting a 1-and-1, not shooting foul, missing the first. So Baker scoring. Now a turnover. Tony with the ball. 57-49, 8-point Hurricane lead. North Babylon needs to get some shots up quickly. Baker's shot blocked by Sanders, and a foul on the rebound of the missed shot. So I'd be more correct in saying that was a rebound off of a block shot. Shot never got to the basket as Sanders got one of his long arms up, knocked Baker's shot away, and then off the scramble, Martin got the ball and was fouled. 1-and-1 for Martin. Martin, just a sophomore, has been a member of the team since an 8th grader. Started as a part-time player and a starter for the last 2 seasons. Gets the shooter's touch. 2 for 2 for Martin. And once again, a 10-point Hurricane lead, 59-49. 40 seconds left. High rebound taken by Sanders. Bronson Martin brings the ball up court, gives to Menendez, and now Martin will work the clock. North Babylon forced to foul. Hurricanes 23.6 seconds away from a county title. Martin back at the line for a 1-and-1. 8th team foul against North Babylon. The first. Sanders knocks the ball away. Hurricanes with the ball. And North Babylon looked like at first they might just let Westhampton Beach run the remaining seconds off, but instead they come out. Foul Martin once again, so he'll be back at the line 1-and-1 one more time. 13.8 seconds left. Number 14, we'd like to thank once again the Rotary Club of Westhampton for their sponsorship of this game. And they'll also be sponsoring Wings Over Long Island Air Show June 6th and 7th at Kabreski Airport in Westhampton. Tickets can be obtained from any Rotarian. And now substitutions for the Hurricanes. Dale Menendez, Jermaine Holman coming out of the game to a loud, well-deserved ovation from the Hurricane contingent here for this game. I'm sure many East End fans here as well cheering on the Hurricanes. As Martin knocks down the first. Lucian blocks in number 20 in the game for the Hurricanes, along with 42, Keith Mayeski. Mayeski inside, and he scores! Keith Mayeski with the basket. Final seconds wind their way down, and that will do it. Westhampton Beach has won their first Suffolk County championship. First time in 29 years that an East End team has become the overall Suffolk County champ. Oh, how sweet it is. Final score of the game, Westhampton Beach 63, North Babylon 49. Now for some post-game ceremonies. Suffolk County boys basketball champion Pete Ferenz will do the honors. Westhampton Beach Hurricanes winning their first overall Suffolk County championship. First for North Babylon, some of their players will come out to accept the runner-up trophy for the Suffolk County Championship. Glenn Washington, 25, Barry Baker, number 5, and Janelle Jones, number 24, representing North Babylon. As I mentioned before, they start 2 juniors. Make that 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, so you know you'll hear from them again next season. And now the Westhampton Beach Hurricanes. Hurricane Athletic Director Claude Casman out on the court to help present the awards. First we have 44, Bronson Martin. 33, Dwayne Sanders. 32, Jason Ritchie. 23, Jermaine Holman. And number 12, Dale Menendez. 55, Mike Ford. Number 20, Lucian Bloxon. Number 14, Kenny Andrea. Number 42, Keith Mayeski. Scoring a basket in a county championship game, something he'll long remember. Number 30, Jeremy Ligon. 43, Adam Candell. 34, Andrew Cruz. 13, Mark Green. And 24, Sean Galloway. And now Hurricane coach Rich Race will be coming out courtside in a moment. First, the Hurricane players out there to receive the trophy, the plaque for the Westhampton Beach Hurricanes' first overall county championship. Dale Menendez, Jermaine Holman, Jason Ritchie, Mike Ford, the seniors, now joined by the rest of the Hurricanes. Congratulations to the Westhampton Beach Hurricanes, Suffolk County champions for 1998. Joined now by the four seniors on the Suffolk County champion, we can say Westhampton Beach Hurricanes, which is not something they've ever been able to say in school history. It's a first for the school, first overall Suffolk County champion. Dale Menendez, Mike Ford, Jason Ritchie, Jermaine Holman, and Coach Rich Race. And we'll start this end, Dale. Certainly this has to be a big, big thrill. Describe how you feel.
It's great. To win this with my team and my coach, this is a great feel. This makes up for everything that happened last year.
Certainly last year ended on a down note, losing to Amityville, but you came back, won that Class B title this year, became small schools champ, and now overall Suffolk County champ. First East End team to do that in 29 years, so that's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, it's a great accomplishment. We just worked hard all year and practiced real hard, and I think we deserve it.
We know you had a birthday the other day, too. Was that 17 or 18?
18.
18, and you celebrated in fine fashion, helping lead the team to the small schools championship as well.
Yeah, it was a great birthday present, and that's all I could ask for. It's great.
All right, well, congratulations. And Mike Ford does a lot of battling under the boards with Dwayne Sanders and the other Hurricanes. Certainly, you had to be very thrilled with this victory. Describe your feelings.
Feels great. I never won nothing like this with my four seniors and for the team, anything. So this feels great. This is the first time since 1969 that our team has won, since the team from the East End has won the whole overall county championship. So it feels real good.
Playing a team like N.Babylon, who you played twice in the season, was that a plus or a minus, do you think, coming into this game for your team?
I guess it was a plus because we knew who they had and who we had to stop in order to win the game, and we did that pretty much, so we came out and won.
How was it battling under the boards today with the Bulldogs?
It was really tough. The refs weren't giving us a lot of calls, so, I mean, we just had to play our game and rebound as much as we could. We came out and won.
Well, certainly more big games ahead for the Hurricanes, but congratulations on your play today. And moving down to Jason Ritchie, another of the seniors. Well, you know, certainly this is a team that has played together a long time. You've known each other for a long time, and certainly having that cohesiveness is a big plus. Describe your feelings on the game and reflect on things.
It's great. I can't even describe how it feels. It's awesome. These guys right here, everybody else on the court, Jeremy, Dwayne, we all play good.
Going back many years, I know a lot of your team members played with each other back before high school even.
Oh, of course. Me, Mike, Mark, Jeremy, Bronson, yeah, we all live on the same street, so that we all play right there down the road. And we always play with Jermaine and all, of course.
What do you think the difference from last year to this year, that you've gone farther this year, just a matter of game experience?
Yeah, I would say last year during crunch time, we had a couple errors, but this year we came out strong and they're good.
Were you expecting N.Babylon to give you a harder game than they did in the 2 games you played them during the league season?
Oh, of course, they came out, I saw them, they looked really good, so that was it, they were good.
Well, thank you for your time. Congratulations, and we'll see you further in the playoffs. And now down to Jermaine Holman. Certainly, after last year, a big thing to win a county championship, big-time thing to win any time, particularly when you came close to doing it last year. And then this year, the team had a lot of motivation, I'm sure. Not something the team may want to dwell on, but you can use it for motivation. I'm sure each player within himself probably had some thoughts about that. How do you think the team felt going through the season with this unbeaten season going on and coming into these playoffs in general?
Well, we knew last year we were 20-0 before we fell at Amityville. And, I mean, we want to get back to the same place we were last year, but even farther, one step at a time. We took the difference from last year and this year. We just looked at it as a whole, and we were making too many goals ahead of ourselves. And this year we took it 1 second at a time, 1 game at a time. It made us more focused and had adrenaline pumping for us just to be better and do better. There's always room for improvement as a team.
N.Babylon certainly gave you a much better game than they did the 2 times you played them in the league season. And it seems like, though, every time your team was challenged, though you weren't often challenged during your season, your team manages to keep its composure and come up with the necessary plays.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's the 3rd time playing in this season. I mean, they know us, we know them. So